Welcome back. I would like to say welcome to dawn of day 2, but have a look at the time on turn 14. 0800. Good grief. Mr. Butterfield's robbed us of a couple of turns there, I think, because the sun comes up in Peleliu and on Peleliu before 6 a.m. in September. So I don't know why maybe it's taken us 2 hours to recover from the absolute beating we got overnight. We suffered about 30, probably a third of our catastrophic losses in the last turn, the night turn. And we've got some problems to clean up. But we get started, there's no landings. We'll start getting some reinforcements next turn. But we go straight to the event phase. Counterattack. No. Turn 14. Scattered platoon regroups, add one step infantry unit. I think we've got one there with the hero, and we've also got up here Mr. Vulnerable after the overnight attack. We've got one down here, and we've also got one there. So we've got them everywhere. I'd like to give him to him, but I think I've got to give it to him because getting forces in there is hard enough. Okay, fire card. Please don't be blue. Blue again. Oh no, the blue was the problem last night. Now it's purple. Well, that's a bloody relief. So blue P's are patrols. Blue doesn't fire but patrols. Will disrupt all units in its field of fire. So we're actually going to get away with blue. We're not in any blue fields of fire. We hold several blue positions. So then it is disrupt one US unit within 4 hexes and no action if it's empty. So that's probably as good as we could have hoped for, at least from the blue. I'm not real keen on this A, but I'm not looking at it yet. So he will disrupt something with the target symbol. He's a healthy unit. Nothing within 4. No, I was right. He just gets one. He'll get the closest unit, then target symbol, then basically most steps, as you could imagine. So these blues, 1, 2, 3, 4, will disrupt him. Handy. 2, 3, 4, and we'll disrupt him. Crap. Well, that's just made life even more miserable because that is under fire, and now we don't have enough attack factors to deal with it. Boof. Okay, green, normal firing. Thank God he didn't hit that. Any other greens? Just normal firing. No, we're not in any green fire zones. Now brown A. Right, well now it goes off. He will assault someone in his fire zone. He'll hit us there. Kaboof. Artillery position. He'll fire artillery. He will look for... Well, they're all spent. That was a waste of time. I knew it couldn't be so good. So he's instead going to look for a unit with the target symbol out in the open. Oh, come on. Bufka. I've lost 3 steps in that hex. They've got it bracketed. Well, this one's not an artillery position, so he will storm into us. And what's the bet now? We don't get any of those lovely cards. What is in this position? Ah, okay, well he doesn't count. We'll have to work him out in a minute. Well, in that case he gets 1 for a unit, 1 for CC, 1 for attacking, 1 for jungle, 4 cards for that. And we get 5 cards for that. Purple. Misses. Purple. Misses. Conscript surrender. Only if the Japanese unit is not elite and has no depth marker, it is eliminated. Wow. Goodbye. Unfortunately, we're disrupted right next to the brown hex that's just vacated. So I would expect that will fill up before we get a chance to kill it. Any more browns? Any more browns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he will relocate to that yellow position and he will assault us. Yet another one. So these cards go back on top of the pile, onto the deck. And we get 1 for the unit, 1 for attacking, 1 for jungle, and we get 3. Yellow misses, yellow misses, yellow hits, naval artillery blast. So we cop a hit and a catastrophic loss, A17. We lose a card. And artillery blast is yellow, it's the right. If colours match and the card shows target symbol of US unit, remove 1 step. If no US unit, have to apply the hit to the Japanese side. Well, there you go. He gets disrupted and loses a card. Yellow. Hit. He's gone. To pinch myself soon. We are disrupted. No other brown activity. That's Japanese fire card. This is a disaster over here. Second event. Japanese unit with depth marker adjacent to a US unit conducts suicide attack. Good grief, what's that mean? Suicide attack. A Japanese unit with depth marker adjacent to US unit. There is only one, and it's over here. They're just not going to give up on us. Then, yeah, remove the depth marker and draw a fire card. If the card shows the US unit's target symbol, remove a step. Regardless of the card draw, disrupt the US unit. Well, it removes the depth marker. That's handy. Well, look at what it was. That's right, we saw him. And he gets the tank crump. And now they're all disrupted. Everything is disrupted that could have hit him. Jeez. Right. Well, this and the cavalry that were coming got hit by artillery. You gotta love this game. I mean, you gotta love it. All right. Even the guy that could have got at least closer, he got assaulted. So he is not giving command to anything, and they're all disrupted, so they can lose their disruptions and be cubed. And I've got to do the HQ phase. I've got to do the HQ phase. I'm going to plant fifth for the first time. He will get planted there and have a distance of 1, which means he can place garrisons on them. And I'm going to plant number 1 as well. He can't put a garrison. Yes, he can. Brown is no longer firing at us, so he can place a garrison there. All right, I've got to decide whether I want to lift him, but he's got nothing to command anyway. So no, it's unbelievable that everything around him got disrupted without a patrol action. Now, this tactical reinforcement closest is going to be that. Gets a unit. I had all of these. I had to mix them up. Pull one face down. Depth marker. And now put these all face down. I'll sort that out. What are we doing? Well, we unfairly know that that's pretty weak. But I'm instead going to go after red. Mr. Red. He gets freebie. They can lose their disruption. No, we're not ready to take on that position yet. We're not ready. Nothing to barrage. He could move. Yes, we are ready to take it on, actually. There. 1, 2, he'd have to stop. Yeah, we're not ready to take it on at all. We're not ready to take it on at all. One, 2, 3. He can go up on top of that. He can move forward to protect that. He can lose his disruption. Why don't I race forward? Because I'll get stopped by the yellow fire zone. Can't do it. He loses his disruption and gets cubed. He will move to there with one of our two actions. One, two, three. He can lose his disruption, get a cube. He gets an action. 1, 2, 3, straight down the road. That would cut his communication, so that's exactly what we're going to do there. No depth marker for you. Second action will be for him to go to there. He'll get diverted up to there, and that is turn 14. I was actually wrong. This is the reinforcement for next turn. White beach. Probably there. And he would have copped the artillery hit. So this fellow wouldn't have copped the artillery hit and therefore could have moved into the intense fire zone, but that's just the way it is. Actually, 1, 2, he'll go in there. That's the end of turn 14.